Welcome to the Oklahoman's video studio for Puppy Wednesday. That's what we heard out there at the front. I'm Dave Morris. She's Abby Wolf of the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. It's the Rescue Rundown, and we tape this every Wednesday, and all my colleagues and coworkers here in the building are always excited about this segment, starting with Kelly Weaver, who's out front, who looks forward to this day every day. Why? Because people like Gordy come in. I mean, how adorable is that?
Gordy is the most precious. He wins today for the Adorable Award.
He's just going to lay down. Oh, jeez.
Aw.
I mean, just cue the violins right there.
Yeah, he's really putting it on right now.
What do we know about Gordy?
Gordy is a 2-month-old. What he looks like he might be Jack Russell Schnauzer mix. So he's going to be pretty small, like he is now, but he's only 2 months old, so he has a little bit of growing to do, a little bit of learning along the way, but he is very sweet, loves to give kisses. He gives very sweet kisses, and he loves to play.
What else does he like? Walks on the beach, and long conversations.
He's looking for a tall, dark, handsome family.
That's right. I mean, he's selling it hardcore this morning. And we should say Gordy is available for adoption at the Central Oklahoma Humane Society, 7500 Northwestern. Any siblings?
Yes, one sibling, though they look pretty different. The sibling is black with a flat coat, so it doesn't have the scruffy look, but equally as small. Just adorable.
What else do you know about Gordy? Any background story?
Gordy was an owner surrender to us, which means that his family wasn't prepared to have puppies, and they did. And so they needed somebody to take those puppies and find them homes, and that's what we're doing.
Very good. Earlier this morning, I was over at John Rex Elementary, which is right down the street in downtown Oklahoma City for back to school, their first day of school, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Some back to school stuff when the kids who may have been playing with the cats or dogs all summer long are suddenly outside the house. Abby, what do we do? And the dog or cat's like, whoa, where'd all my friends go?
Yeah, I mean, they've been used to this routine all summer, and getting kids back into that routine is one thing, but that actually leaves a different routine for your pets. And so we have some tips to go over to make your pet's experience a little less anxious and a little more happy.
And perhaps that could include buying an interactive toy to leave behind for the cat or dog.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, interactive toys, they come in all shapes, sizes, forms. Anything from something that you can roll around to drop treats on the ground, or even a laser pointer type toy would be a really great interactive way to keep your dog less lonely and a little bit more engaged throughout the day.
I saw something on TV today, some sort of camera that plugged into the wall that you could like FaceTime with your dog or cat, or it would drop a little treat or something. It's like, that's pretty good use of technology and kind of cool.
Absolutely. I actually passed that to my husband and said, hint, hint.
Yeah, upcoming gift season, this would work.
That's right.
And speaking of technology, leaving something on like TV or radio.
Yeah, a low volume TV or radio could go a long way in also keeping your pet engaged, but also less lonely. So they're hearing voices, they're hearing sounds. It sounds like somebody's around. My dogs prefer Animal Planet because...
Do you know this for sure?
I do. I do. There are days where
are you like a Nielsen family where the dog sits down and is like, yep, Animal Planet, please?
I have tested this before, and the days that I don't leave Animal Planet on, they happen to find a piece of toilet paper or paper towel and shred it to shreds. So
they leave a message.
Yes, they leave a message. Animal Planet or nothing.
That's good stuff. Now, when the kids come back home at the end of the school day, perhaps that's the time to incorporate some sort of structure, a new routine that involves the pets.
That's right. So you're already in a routine for your kids, so why not add one element for your pets into that routine? Something as simple as, we're going to take as a family 10 minutes after dinner to play with our pets and to make sure they feel loved. It's a quick, simple way to show some love within the family and keep your pet happy.
Probably reinforces some importance of the pets being a part of the family to the kids as well. Hey, this is part of the routine. We've just finished with dinner or homework. Now it's time to play with Gordy.
Absolutely. The more we can reinforce that pets are members of the family, the better off our community is going to be as well.
Now, for dog owners, perhaps some weekend activities.
Yeah, so you're out all week, you're at work, kids are at school. Why not on the weekends find one activity that you can incorporate your pets into? It could be something as simple as taking a walk in a dog-friendly park or going to a pet-friendly patio for dinner. Those little simple ways of incorporating your pet into your life can actually socialize your pet and also just make them feel happier throughout their day. It can help them exert energy, which leads to a healthy, happy, tired pet. So any way that you can incorporate them into your weekends is a really great addition to your back-to-school routine.
And it could be some exercise for the kids as well. They're getting out with the dog and outdoors.
It's a win-win for everybody.
What about for new pets?
New pets, if you are just adopted or you just purchased a pet this season, then you're going to be in for a shock when you go back to work, right? Because now they're in a new routine, and new puppies or kittens in routines are not something that goes by easily. So doing something like crating your pet while you're gone to work and the kids are at school can help make sure that your pet is in a safe environment where it's kind of protected and it feels comfortable, but then also keeps your household in shape.
Very good. She's Abby Wolf of the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. Stops by here at the Oklahoman's Video Studios every Wednesday for a rundown, and today we have the Back to School rundown for the Rescue Rundown segment from the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. One last thing, today is Microchip Update Day.
It's actually Monday.
It's Monday.
And so I
Okay.
wanted to give lots of heads up, because finding 5 minutes within your day to do anything, I know, can be a struggle, especially for parents out there who are preparing for back to school. But Update Your Chip is actually a national holiday. There's a national holiday for everything, but I think
I'm not
this
sure
one,
I knew that you could update a chip.
yeah, so whenever you microchip a pet, it's registered to you like a barcode. And that barcode links to different information like your phone number. So if your pet was ever to get lost, which 1 in 3 pets in their lifetime do, so it's best to be safer than sorry, then you can actually add that information like your address and your phone number into there. And if you've moved or changed your phone number, it's time to update that chip just in case.
How do you do that? What do I take my cat in and say, hey, there's a chip in this cat, I've moved?
Yeah, so there are multiple companies that provide microchips. So if you adopt from us, it's 24 Pet Watch. If you've adopted from some other people, they've given you your paperwork once you've been microchipped. And you can actually give those companies a call. It's pretty easy just to find out what's on your microchip. Some of them charge a fee to change your information after a certain amount of time, but it's best to call them and find out what their policies are on that.
Let's say you may have lost the paperwork and you're not sure who did the microchip. What do you do?
Are you asking for a friend?
Asking for a friend.
Then you're going to go ahead and get your microchip scanned, and whoever scans your microchip can actually tell you what company your microchip came from.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good information. I'm learning stuff right and left here in this segment. By the way, Gordy is also enjoying this segment. And the funny thing is a second ago he was taking a little puppy nap and was fogging up the table.
Aww, he's very sleepy. The ride over here just took it out of him.
Well, and we have a crowd gathering outside the studio just watching
Yes,
the
we
adorableness that is Gordy, who again can be found at the Central Oklahoma Humane Society, 7500 Northwestern. Abby, anything else we need to know?
If you have been looking for a pet and, your kids aren't going back to school and you're not stressed out right now, and adding a pet, it sounds like a good idea, just stop by and visit the cats and dogs. We love people to stop by and cuddle, and there's nothing wrong with that. So we're available 11 to 7 today and for the rest of the week.
Very good. Abby, thanks as always.
Thank you.
Gordy, nice to meet you.